What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Man, family, I want to acknowledge all the fathers first and foremost. Man, I have some incense burning in the back. That's what you see as far as the smoke. Man, so I appreciate you, fathers. I honor you. I celebrate you. This is our day. You know what I mean? If every day is Mother's Day, then every day is Father's Day. You know what I mean? I don't care that, society is trying to destroy or devalue men and especially fathers. You know what I mean? I don't get caught up into that BS. I know it exists, but man, that's not what we gonna do here. You know what I mean? I recognize you. I see you. You know what I mean? I was a single father for about 9 years, raising 2 kids. You know what I mean? So can't nobody tell me crap about fathers this and fathers that and da-da-da-da and mothers are more important. I don't hear it. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's me. You know what I mean? And to each their own. This is not a divisive channel in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to let you devalue me. I'm not going to allow you to devalue other men. I'm not going to allow you to devalue other fathers just because you got baby daddy issues or because you got daddy issues. You know what I mean? And your daddy wasn't there, and so you don't think guys are crap and da-da-da-da. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? And that's why fathers aren't really appreciated in America. That's why fathers aren't really celebrated in America, because the great majority of people running around with daddy issues that they've never healed from. You know, they got baby daddy issues that they aren't healing from. And so how can they value fathers? How can they celebrate fathers when they have all this unhealed trauma towards a father? And it is what it is, you know what I mean? But today we're going to continue going back to justice. Again, justice. Man, and it's a trip because justice is often slow. You know what I mean? Stay with me, we're going somewhere. Justice is often slow. What am I saying? So many of us, we've gone through so much stuff. We've been torn down, we've been sabotaged, we've been crushed and lied on, and just all the gamut of just the pain and the suffering that we've gone through. You know what I mean? And so often it seems as though, man, nobody sees the hell that I'm going through. Nobody sees and even recognizes the hell that I'm up under. And it's not fair, and why me, and why do I got to go through this, and da-da-da. I'm depressed and I'm suicidal because of all the shit I'm going through, and nobody even sees it. Nobody even recognizes the fact that, man, my spirit is crushed. Nobody even see. They see me walking, they see me driving, they see us doing what we do, and they don't see the fucking pain and the fucking anguish we carry. Oh, we going there today. We going there today, and it is what it is. And so often, it seems as though that God, universe, source, don't give a fuck about us. I remember as a 6-year-old kid being molested by guys in the church. How could God allow this to happen to me? What did I do as a 6-year-old little boy to have this happen to me? Nobody gave a damn about me. Where was my fucking justice? Where was my fucking protection? Hell, God help me. And then growing up in that toxic household, my relatives beating me down physically and verbally, constantly telling me how stupid I was, constantly telling me how I was going to hell and how I had the devil in me. And I would sit there in my room and the tears would just run down my eyes like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm not trying to be a bad person. I'm trying to be a good kid. But what the fuck is going on? Where's my joy? Where's my peace? Where's my happiness? As a little kid, man, I should be running around playing and having fun. I shouldn't be having the weight of the fucking world on my fucking shoulders. As a 6-year-old kid, as a little kid, even younger than that, I shouldn't have to carry the pain of my fucking father. And so, you gotta understand, as a little boy, I was constantly compared to my daddy. Constantly told I was just like my daddy. But you gotta understand something. My daddy murdered my mama when I was 2 years old, right in front of me. He stabbed her 49 times. And so, as a little boy, you know your daddy killed your mama. And your family is constantly telling you you're just like your daddy. You're going to end up in the same place your daddy is, in prison, or you're going to be dead. Talking about justice. And so many of us, we've been tore the fuck down. We've been devalued. We've been humiliated. We've gone through hell. And everybody laughs because they see you trying. They see you keep getting back up, only to be crushed again, only to be sabotaged again. And sometimes we get to a place of hopelessness. Real shit. I've gotten to the place of hopelessness a lot. You know what I mean? There's times where I wanted to commit suicide. There was times I tried to commit suicide, if the truth be told. Talking about justice. But justice is often slow. Justice is slow. And it's a trip because for chosen ones, our justice comes slow. But sometimes we do things and justice comes fast for us. Catch this. When we mess up, as chosen ones, as light workers and sealers, when we mess up, man, we get backhanded by God fast as fuck. When we fuck up, God shuts our shit down. When we fuck up, God sits our ass in timeout. When we fuck up, God takes his motherfucking belt off and beat our little snotty nose ass. And so justice comes fast as fuck for us as chosen ones. When we fuck up. Why? Because God is trying to get our attention to let us know you can't do what everybody else do. I'm not going to let you wild the fuck out like everybody else. I'm not going to let you get away with this shit. I'm not going to let you marinate and slow cook in this shit. We're going into that. This is going to get deep. So I need to get your motherfucking attention. I'm going to get your attention right here, right motherfucking now, because you can't stay on this motherfucking path. You can't stay on the trajectory you on. That's not your fucking purpose. That's not your fucking lot in life. You're not going down this motherfucking path. I don't give two fucks who else walked down this path. I don't give a damn if your daddy walked down this path. I don't give a damn if your uncles and your cousins and your brothers and sisters walk down this path. I don't give a fuck if the bishop walked down this path. Your ass ain't walking down this path. Why? Because you have a designated purpose to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light. And you can't do what these motherfuckers are doing. I'm not going to allow you to do what they do. So when you fuck up, I'm going to serve you just as fast as fuck. Real shit. When they fuck up, I'm going to let them slow cook. I'm going to let them marinate in their bullshit. I'm going to let them waddle in their fucking mud. I'm going to let them think that they doing the right thing. But with you, as a chosen one, as a beacon. Nah, we not doing that shit. You know what I mean? We not doing that shit over here. Hey, no. I don't give two fucks what everybody else is doing. You can't do what they do. So I'm gonna let them play in that shit. I'm gonna let them act like fucking fat. You know, what's the word? What's the saying? Pork ain't greasy or something. I can't even remember how it go. Fat meat ain't greasy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let them fuck around and find out the slow, hard way. I'm gonna let them fuck around, think that they got everything on lock. They could do what the fuck they want to. They got all the power, all the authority, and they could just wild the fuck out. Ain't shit gonna happen. I'm gonna let they asses do what the fuck they want to, and let them think that there is no fucking justice, there is no fucking God, and I'm gonna let them do what the fuck they wanna do. But I'm gonna bring justice to them. I promise you that. And when I finally bring justice to them, I'm also bringing justice to you. Catch this. The justice I'm bringing to you, not the punishment justice, not where I'm beating your ass because you done fucked up. The justice in the aspect of, I'm gonna elevate you. I'm gonna raise you up. I'm gonna let you blow the fuck up. Why? Because I know that, man, you're ready for this. You can handle this now. I've seasoned you just right. Y'all know, man, that, man, when you cooking some meat and you got it cooking on low and you got the seasoning on point and you got the heat just right and it's down low, it's marinating and it's just, the meat is just soaking all the juice up and it's just like, oh my God. You ever had some ribs and you just, man, pick it up and it just start falling off the bones? You can see the seasoning, you can smell the seasoning, and you take that first bite, oh my. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop acting new. And so we got to grow up. And that's what God does with us. And so God elevates us. And that's our justice. Man, we got that peace, that glow up. We got that shine. We got that joy that people can't fucking understand. Why? Because we've healed and we grew through the bullshit that we was going through. And so for justice for us is that peace of mind. Justice for us is that, you know what I mean? Where you could just sit there no matter what circumstances you in, man, you're just a walking meditation. Don't shit phase you. You just, man, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. Do what you do. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? You don't really get outside of your character. Because peace is your character. Joy is your character. Love is your character. But it's taking you a while to get to this place. It's taking you a while to work and heal and to finally come home to peace and joy and happiness and love. So you're aware of what the fuck is going on and you're not trying to allow anything to come in and take you out of this place. And so this is your justice. And as God lifts you up, and as you get elevated in life, and you're living your best life, their justice comes. Our justice comes at the same time. You gotta catch this. And as you're living your best life, and you've been elevated, what God does a lot is begin to crush them. And they're falling, and the world is falling around them. Everything they touch is fucking contaminated. Everything they touch falls down around them. Everything they touch crumbles. Everything you touch just glows. Everything you touch is just healed. You're this walking miracle. And they can't understand it because all the shit they did to you. They can't understand it because what they did to you should have devalued you and crushed you. What they did to you should have fucked you up to where you never recovered. All the hell you gone through was supposed to take you out the fucking game. Real shit. And they're watching you be elevated. And they're looking at their circumstances. And they're seeing themselves being devalued. They're seeing themselves being crushed. And they don't know how to handle it. They can't handle it because they don't have the emotional maturity. They don't have the spiritual maturity of how to handle that. And so justice is kicking their fucking ass. See, we ain't got the plot. We ain't got to send back to sender. You ain't got to do none of that stupid, ignorant ass shit to get justice. Justice is gonna come when you do the work and you heal and you grow through what you had to go through. Justice comes. You ain't got the politic. You ain't got to kiss nobody's ass. You just got to heal and grow through it. Justice is automatic. And see, here's the cold-blooded part that God showed me. Your justice, or as far as justice, you don't even seek justice anymore because you're healed. You know what I mean? But as you heal, your healing kickstarts justice. Your desire that, man, I gotta fix me, I gotta heal, I gotta grow up, I gotta deal with this shit. That desire, that inclination right there kickstarts justice. And as you begin to heal and as you begin to put in the work, justice is, okay, I see you. You finally get it. Now I can reward you for the work. I'm going to reward you for your hard work. I'm going to reward you for your resilience. I'm going to reward you because you've been broken and crushed, and there's times you want to end it all, but you stayed true. You stayed true. So now I get the opportunity as justice of rewarding you. And in the process of rewarding you, I now get the process of tapping that ass over there. I now get the privilege of being over there and grab them by their nappy ass fucking hair and beating the dog shit out of them with some fucking karma. Justice. And with one hand, as I lift you up, one hand, as I praise you and celebrate you, I'm beating the dog shit out of them. I'm dragging they monkey ass through the fucking streets. Justice. Why? Because I'm getting their fucking attention. I'm letting them know that they fucked with the wrong one. I'm letting them know that they done fucked up with a real one. And as I'm dragging them by their fucking nappy ass here through the fucking streets, they're looking up, screaming and kicking and crying and begging for fucking mercy. All while looking at you being celebrated. All while looking at you being elevated. Justice. Because they meant to destroy you. They meant to crush you. And as I'm crushing them, they're watching you walk around with all this peace, with all this joy, with all this love, with all this gratitude, with this passion to help others. And they don't understand how you could be this way after all the hell you've gone through. So I'm going to get their motherfucking attention. I'm going to humble them to the umpteenth degree. And it is what it is. Their greatest regret is that they fucked with you. That's going to be their greatest regret. That they fucked you over. That they hurt you. See, some people got to fuck around and find out the hard way. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it motherfucking is. But justice is real. Justice is coming. And justice is always right on time. Hope and pray that says something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.